Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we're reviewing LA Galaxy 6, Minnesota United FC 2, MLS, Western Conference Semifinal 2024. We have conference finals. Red Bull going to Orlando to play Orlando City. We got the LA Galaxy hosting Seattle Sounders. We know what next weekend looks like. We know who's playing. We know who's fighting for MLS Cup spots and who the favorite is, because LA Galaxy are on fire right now. They are a buzzsaw, a wagon. Everybody who scored in this game had a brace, even on Minnesota's side. 2 goals each from 4 people. 6-2. Crazy. LA Galaxy 6, Minnesota United FC 2, en la Oeste Conferencia Semifinales de la MLS. LA Galaxy avanzar contra Seattle Sounders en la Oeste Conferencia Final. Big win for the Galaxy. Amazing. Just amazing. 30 seconds into the match, Gabriel Peck gets a goal. Ball's played forward by Ricky Puig. Right to Gabriel Peck. As Dane St. Clair slides out, Gabriel Peck just rounds it past Dane St. Clair to make it 1-0, 1-0. Beautiful goal by Gabriel Peck. What a game from him. Amazing game from Gabriel Peck. Amazing goal. 1-0 has the lead. Kelvin Yeboah, 5th minute, scores for Minnesota. Gets denied a couple of minutes earlier. This time, not. Ball's pressed away from the LA Galaxy. Galaxy gets dispossessed. Ball's played into Yeboah. He top bins it past McCarthy. McCarthy can't touch it. 1-1, 1-1. Game's tied. But 19th minute, Dejan Joveljic, free kick taken. Marco Reus puts it on a platter for Joveljic. A header to put it past Dane St. Clair. 2-1, 2-1. Joseph Paintsel scores in the 38th minute. Ball's crossed across the face of goal. Joseph Paintsel shoots it off the foot of Dane St. Clair and in on the far post. 3-1, 3-1. Then 45 plus 3 penalty is given to Minnesota. Joseph Paintsel is part of the fracas before the penalty, but Dejan Joveljic gives away the penalty. Kelvin Yeboah steps up, has a retake, but the first take, stutter steps, saved by McCarthy, but he's way off his line. Retake is given. This time he doesn't stutter step it. He bangs it home. 3-2, 3-2. Halftime, 3-2, 3-2 esta noche, miro tiempo. Big penalty for Yeboah. And then Galaxy looks a little bit shaky, on shaky ground. Not for long. 51st minute, Gabriel Peck scores. Cuts through the defense like a hot knife through butter. Slots it home, 4-2, 4-2. Joseph Paintsel with a goal. Over the top. Beats the defense. Bangs it home, 5-2, 5-2. And Dejan Joveljic to put a bow on it. 90th minute, 6-2, 6-2. There you go. Full time, 6-2, 6-2 esta noche. LA Galaxy win. LA Galaxy ganar, avanzar contra Seattle. Big win for the Galaxy. I mean, they dominated. They dominated Minnesota. Let's just be frank. Minnesota did capitalize on 2 defensive mishaps, 2 defensive brain farts, but other than that, Galaxy scored 6 goals. Do I think they have to be a little bit better defensively? Yes, but we'll get there. Full-time stats are as follows. 17 shots to 12. 10 shots on goal to 6. 73% possession to 27% possession. 672 passes to 233. 93% pass accuracy to 76% pass accuracy. 11 fouls to 19. 3 offside to 0. 3 yellow cards to 2. 0 red cards to 1. 4 corners to 5. Listen. LA went and got on to just slapping Minnesota. Gabriel Peck's celebration after his first goal kind of looked like where this was going. Just an omen of where this was going. Like the little whatever that is celebration. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, it wasn't even a soft slap. It was a super slap. It was a heavy slap. It was a, what the 6 fingers say to the face? Smack! Unity! Yeah, that didn't really work, didn't it? No. Well, some people do have 6 fingers, but it was a slap. But whatever. Either way. Unity! Either way. Full biblical. I don't care they gave up 2 goals. I don't think they make those mistakes against Seattle. Why? Seattle ain't going to go back and forth. Punch for punch. They're not. They're going to play defensively. If Yamar is injured, they might be completely screwed. I don't think it really matters. He won't be 100%. They looked worse when he was hurt. They did. They got lucky LAFC didn't want to show up. LA Galaxy's going to want to show up. There's your difference. Playing in Carson, they want to show up. Yamar's at least not 100% if he does play. That really matters. Rothrock don't play either. They played defensively because Rothrock was hurt. They played pretty defensively against Houston as well. That worked too. Galaxy's too good. They're going to score at least 3 goals. Like, seriously, Seattle is facing a buzzsaw right now. LA Galaxy are a buzzsaw. They are the favorite to win the MLS Cup. Ever since Miami went out, I believe that. But now, they did it 2 weeks after their last match. Maybe the first 2 goals was a little bit of not sharpness after being off for 20-something days. I'm just going to say that's sort of it. Offensively, they were sharp all the time. Defensively, they had to start warming up like a old oven. The older it is, the longer it takes to preheat parts of it. Yeah, the stove is fine, especially if it's electric. The stove heats up just fine. I don't care how long the oven is, old the oven is. It's the oven, the actual oven that 10, 15 years after you buy it, it still works, but it's got to take longer to preheat. And then the longer you put it on, that's the defense, is the oven. The LA offense is the range. The range don't take long to preheat. No, it's the oven. And they weren't playing for 21 days. Took a while to preheat the defense, but hey, it did. And once it did, the offense was just bowling hot. 6 goals. LA was all over them. It doesn't matter to me. They got scored on twice. Seattle's not that offensively, hey, we're going to punch back. No. They may try to score. They may go for an equalizer or try to get the goals, but I don't believe that they're that good offensively. I think Minnesota, well, one, they had nothing to lose. Second of all, they're like, well, hey, if they're going to throw punches, we must throw punches back. It was a good idea for 45 minutes. It just ended up getting out of hand. Minnesota didn't play that badly. Galaxy are just better. Simple. Minnesota put up a fight for a little bit. 45 minutes, that's pretty good. Putting up a fight for 45 minutes. It's just like Colorado. LA Galaxy is really damn good. Colorado's just not as good. And Minnesota's just not as good as the Galaxy right now. The Galaxy, this is their year. It's just like the Dodgers. The Dodgers came from out of the wilderness. They haven't won a full season World Series title in 3 decades. Actually, probably closer to 4 at that point. And they finally did it. Full season, I said. Full season. I didn't say 2020. But they have a 2020 ring and the full season. So 2 in the last 4 years. Good for them. Now, the Galaxy have not won MLS Cup damn near a decade. They're back, is my point. The history is back. The team is back. They are back to who they should be. All I'm saying. The Galaxy are back, and they're playing like they should. And they may finally win that 6th MLS Cup. Sometimes the historical teams have to come back to what they have been. Sometimes it takes a long time, but when they do, it's beautiful. So, with that being said, man of the match for me, Girault. Out of the 4 players who have scored braces in this game and the 3 Galaxy players who scored braces, I think Girault had the most overall game. Overall great game. Absolutely blowing past Minnesota defenders, scoring 2 goals. He did miss the penalty, but at that point the game was over anyway. Then it was even more over after that when the last 2 goals went in. But for me, Girault was the best player on the pitch today, frankly. He had the most grass stains. That looks good to me. He was running like a bat out of hell for a long time. Like, that man has a engine that's bottomless. You know? Just doesn't stop. He's like that bunny just banging on the drum. Keeps going, you know? Just keeps going. Boom, boom, boom. Just keeps going. That's what he does. Man of the match, Girault. Damn, what a performance from him. That's amazing. That was amazing. With that being said, congratulations to the LA Galaxy. Felicidades. Commiserations to the Minnesota United. To Minnesota United. It just wasn't meant to be. With that being said, I will see y'all tomorrow for the conference semifinal recap, conference final predictions. Tuesday, 3rd place and final first leg of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup live RSR. You know how it works. Wednesday, live for the Central American Cup first leg. Thursday will be live for Chelsea versus Heidenheim in the morning. Friday will be live for the Egg Bowl, Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. Reviews, of course, every day of those as well. Saturday, both playoff conference finals. We'll see if we could do 2 RSRs or if it'll just be 1. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Sunday, looks like that's the off day. Well, actually, conference final recap, if that's the case. But with that being said, I will see you tomorrow. But what a day. We have our conference finalists. We move. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.